original main problem. Okay? So, one example of this is mag-deliver of food. Okay? So, if your main problem is deliver food across many customers, so we can divide that into many smaller sub-problems. Okay? How are you going to deliver your food from this point to another customer, this point to another customer, and so on and so forth? Okay? Now, once we found a solution to every smaller sub-problem, we are then going to merge all of them so that we have the final solution to the main problem. Okay? So that's the divide and conquer. Now, we can only use this algorithm if the main problem is divisible into smaller ones. Okay? It's not possible in which nakay main problem but its sub-problems are different from one another. All of these sub-problems must be on the, or let's say, it's P1 must be a subset of P. Okay? It must not be a different element or a different set from your P. Otherwise, if this cannot be reached, then you cannot use the divide and conquer. Okay? Dapat every sub-problem must be a subset to the bigger problem or the main problem. Okay, so let's have one particular example for that, which is your merge sort. Okay? Sige, min-max na lang. Min-max sum. Min-max sa tao na. Min-max value. Okay? So given an array of numbers, we are going to find the minimum and maximum value. Okay? So one way to approach this is using your median. Okay? We can find the middle if you want. Okay? What else? Sama to siya pag-make into smaller sub-problems. Left, right, and middle. Okay? In what way? Sama. Where do we find the... How are we going to determine which is left and which is right? So we get the middle. Okay? So first we need your low and we need your high. Okay? Doesn't matter. Sana siya ka diha. And then itong button. We find the middle. So the middle is what?
Low plus high
divided by 2. Okay? Now, once we have your middle, so itong button sunod.
if less than subsets.
Okay? Sige, after we have your middle,
check less than or greater.
Middle pa rin sa checker whether minimum or maximum. The greater the higher, then
Greater than less than.
okay. So first thing we need to determine is, are we at the most simple sub-problem? If we divide this by 2, by using your mid, so sa may tabo, so mani siya? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 divided by 2 is
3.5.
3.5. Let's round that off. So this will become 4. So if we have your middle over there, okay? So once you have your middle, so may tabo is you're dividing your number of elements into 2. Okay, you're dividing them by 2. So here, okay, let's create a state space 3 for that. Okay? So, in the first iteration, okay, our mean is, well, we don't know the mean. We have no mean and we have no max. Okay? What is our low and high?
8. 18.
Our low and high is 0 and...
3.
What's our low and high?
Index na sir.
Yes, the index. 0 and
3.
6. 0 and 6. The low and high. First pa man. Wala ko ba? Ito yung remove eh. Kalibog ko. Okay, once we have that, okay, sa tusunod buhaton, we are going to divide them by the middle. So, let's divide it using the left first. So, sa'yo mabilin dire.
0 to 3.
0 to 3. Okay, let's just write the right daan. Pilam na 4 to 6. Okay? Then we keep on dividing this 1 until it is only composed of 1 element. Okay? So 0 and 3, so may middle ano
0, 1 times 3 to 3.
So 0, 1, and 2 and 3. Okay? Then we further divide that 2 and 3. Then this one is 0 and 1. Okay? Now once we have your indexes into one element, so for every index na dayon, we determine if they are the minimum in that particular and the maximum. Okay? So sa may minimum if there is only one element. Siya yun. Diba? What is the minimum of kani?
Kana.
Minimum and max. Ha? If sila ra isa, sila ra gyapon. Okay? Now, sa maling 0. So 0 is 8. Muna ang min max. Okay? Ang 1 siya ra ang min max. If we combine them both, sa itong buhaton, sunod.
Compare sila.
If we compare the min max for every merge nga sa problem. Unsay min max? Okay, what's the min here? The min is
8 and 9.
no. Min is 8 and max is
8.
9. Ano? 8 yapon. How about this one?
9.
Min is
9.
9. Max is 9. Now, if we merge them both,
Min would be 8, max would be 9.
so the first button,
Compare.
we compare if the minimum in the left is less than the minimum on the right. If, ay, ano ha? If min left is less than min right,
Min left is equal to
then
min.
your min left,
is equal to min.
or your min na lang, min
is equal to
is equals to
min left.
min left. Okay, if na ha? Else, if MR is less than ML, then our minimum is MR. Okay? So, this logic will also work with your max. Okay? So, here we know, okay, sorry. So, here we know that the minimum is 8 because the minimum of the left is less than the minimum of the right. Then, we check the max values. So, may max ni left 8. So, max ni 9, max ni right 9. Now, we know that the max in the right is greater than the max on the left. So, we have max equals 9. Okay, how about here? 2 and 3. This one. So, the minimum here is 18. The max is 20. Okay? Now, we merge 0, 1, and 2, 3. So, we check the minimum on the left. So, may minimum sa left. 8. What's the minimum of the right? 18. But, okay, as we can see, sa left gid ang mo una. So, min is 8. What is the max?
20.
20.
20.
Max is 20 because the max on the right is greater than the max on the left. So before we compute the final one, okay, let's go deeper in the other stuff. Okay.
May mo siyang 4, 5, tapos 6.
So si 4, 6, may mo
4, 5, tapos 6. 4, 5, then 6.
okay. Maigo. Okay. So siya
5.
sa may middle ani.
5,
4 and
5.
this one is
6.
6 alone. So 4 and then your 5. Okay, sa may mean, okay, this is 2, this is 4. So what is the mean of 4, 5?
2, 4.
The mean of 4, 5 is
2.
2. Its max is 4. How about 6? This is 15. Okay, min max na min max. Min max is 15 for the 6. Now we combine 4 to 6. Now sa may min sa left side. Min sa left side is 2. The min on the right side is 15. So obviously the min is 2. The max is 15. Okay? So now we have the values for 0, 3, and 4, 6. Then we merge them. So what is the mean on the left? 8, but it's not less than the mean on the right. So here we can say that mean is 2. Then your max is
20.
on the left based on 20. And you're done with your min max value. Okay? So pilay runtime ani sir? The runtime of this one is O log n.
O lang.
Okay? Compare na to, linear ni mo nga O of n. Di ba? Kung mag-search tag min-max, linear man. Okay? However, for this one, you will only search log n times. Okay? So if we have 1 million values, kapila man ka mag-operate to get the min-max? Kung linear, it will take 1 million times. However, sige, log n kayo ninyo. Log 1 million, pila na. Pila na siya ka. Ano?
6.
At least 6. Okay? Kaya base 10 mo na, base 10. Kani nga log is base 2 man. Okay? Pero anyway, as you can see, compare 1 million, di ba? 1 million, kani siya at least 6. Okay, sige, ganahan ka ng 1 million. Okay? Ganahan ka ng 1 million na min-max lang. Okay? So, any questions? Okay? So, this is why it's very favored that most or some problems must be approached in a divide and conquer algorithm. Because as you can see, the greatest benefit is the runtime. Okay? Ang runtime, most divide and conquer log n. Okay, ang uban, it's either linear or a combination of linear and your log n. Okay? Sige, any questions before we proceed? What's the time?
3:37.